Okay, today the air feels charged with possibility. It's a period when you sense that the universe is extending a hand, an invitation just to you for growth, for transformation. This is a moment to pause, to feel the vibrancy of life all around you, to recognize that you are standing at a gateway of immense potential. And that gateway is the Lion's portal, which is at its peak energy in the sky today. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery, gaining an understanding of how to embrace this energy and moving forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. You guys absolutely rock. I thank you so much for being here and giving me the support that you do. Welcome to your daily focus for August the 8th, 2024. So let's dive into the numerology because that's where the excitement starts. Today we have the energy of an 8. The 8 is all about growing our prosperity, growing our abundance, growing our self-worth, growing our stature. And if we look at the daily numerology, it would be an 8 plus an 8 plus an 8, which gives us a 24 energy. The 24 energy is about bringing balance, harmony into our relationships, working on our relationships. So know that it today could be a lot about, and this whole week actually, going into next week and the week after that, and I think a little bit of the week after that, the 24 energy asks us to have balance in all of our life, not just in prosperity, not just in growing wealth, but to have happiness and joy in our families, with our friends, our personal time. The 24 energy asks us to embrace all parts of our life and ask for harmony and beauty and wealth and creation to come in all areas of our life. 2 plus 4 is a 6, and that is about our habits, our behaviors. Understand what you have been doing that actually works against you actually going forward in your dreams, in the possibilities of your tomorrow, in the potential of what you have to give to that success. Now, the sun is in Leo, our moon is in Libra, and there is a very significant cosmic event that occurs each and every year, and it's called the Lion's Gate portal. Now, it occurs between July 26th and August 12th, and August 8th is the peak of this event. So what it really is the star Sirius aligns with the Earth and the Sun in Leo. And it's considered a time of increased energy flowing between the physical and spiritual realms. And this isn't some new day kind of fad, spiritual fad or anything. This event goes all the way back to the Egyptians, ancient Egypt. It coincides with the annual flooding of the Nile, which brings in fertility and abundance, and therefore is considered a time of great renewal and rebirth. So what happens is Sirius sends a surge of high frequency energy to Earth, raising the planet's vibrational energy. Now this leads to a heightened awareness, spiritual awakenings, an increase in our intuitive abilities. It becomes a very powerful and potent time to manifest your desires, a potent time to set goals, and also for deep healing and transformation so that we can leave the baggage in the rearview mirror and step onto a brand new path with a lightness, with a sense of freedom, with a sense of liberation. Okay, now this year, okay, because it happens every year that we have this 8-8 energy, but this year we have an 8-8-8 energy, which supercharges our ability to manifest. Okay, so it is clearly a time to focus on your dreams, your goals, meditate, partake in spiritual practices. Okay, all of this can lead to such profound insights and spiritual breakthroughs in your life. It's a time to step into your highest potential. So And we do have two more 888 days coming up, okay? The 17th and the 26th. And those dates are very significant as well, but for different reasons. And we'll take a little bit more of a closer look on the 17th and the 26th of this month on that. But for now, please, there's an undeniable energy urging you to look within, to understand your deepest desires, your dreams. It is a time to release those old habits and patterns that no longer serve you, to embrace the person you are becoming. The world seems to hum with a higher frequency, and it is encouraging you to step into your power with confidence, with clarity. So as you go about your day today and over the next several days, okay, visualize yourself surrounded by this radiant white light, filling you with warmth, filling you with strength. Start to see that white at your heart, right? And as you breathe in and out, it grows larger and larger until it takes over your body and then surrounds you. And feel that warmth, feel that strength. Okay, the light is a reminder that you are capable of incredible things, that your dreams are not only valid, but they're attainable. It really is a call to action. It's prompting you to take bold steps towards your goals, to trust in you, to trust in your abilities, and to manifest the life you envision. Okay, let's get to the cards. Our underlying energy for today is the Empress, one of the highest intuitives in the deck, one of the highest diplomats in the deck. And you find it just kind of a little bit funny the way they work the cards, because this is the card of fertility. This is the card of rebirth. So yes, today's energy surrounding us, the underlying current is rebirth. To think of the seeds you want to plant, to think of the things that you want to create, invent, give birth to. What does it look like? Spend some time in detail looking at these things. Journal it. Do a vision board. Whatever you can do in order to, if you could do it for the full day, just nothing but doing a chant about the marvelous, wonderful life you are going to have as you step forward, this would be a time to give up that day to do it. Okay, although we have several more days to use this energy, and we have been using this energy. If you've been watching over the last several days, we've had some really beautiful energy, right? The sun sextile Jupiter, I believe it was, that really brought that beautiful energy in. And then we had Mercury and Venus conjunct in the sky yesterday. And now we have this beautiful gift upon us. So you are pregnant with possibilities is what I hear with that card. Our first card is the World card. I was thinking of getting the Journey of Love cards out. I thought this is going to be a potent reading. I mean, we start with the Empress and then our first card. That's the underlying energy. Okay, if we were just going to pick one card for the day, it would probably be the Empress would have shown up. So tell me in the comments what card you got for today, because I'd be curious to know. Let's think about what it means together. We have the World card. The World card is the first card telling us there is a brand new, beautiful tomorrow awaiting you. But there are some things that you need to release. There are some things you need to let go of. There are some loose ends that need tying up. So this is a time to at least make, some kind of knowledge that I see this about myself, and going forward, I'm going to eliminate that from my life. That is, in essence, the beginning of letting go of something. Sometimes we can't just quit cold turkey. Sometimes we can't just do it on the spot. Sometimes it takes days, weeks, years. I mean, how many people have you talked to where they've relapsed over and over again, whether it was smoking or gambling or drugs or alcohol, and we all have our weaknesses, okay? So nobody's off the plate here. You say, well, I'm not really addicted to anything. Most of us have something that we just need in our life, or we just don't feel content, or we can't go to sleep at night. The world card is here to tell us that brand new path, it is, okay, it's the 21 energy, okay? In tarot, okay, we go to the 21 energy and then we go back to 0 or the 22 energy, which is the Fool. And I'm not even going to go down the path of the numerology of the 22 right now, but for those of you who watch me on a regular basis, you know just how wonderful that is, how life can actually just change on a dime for you. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, she's willing to take risks. She is. She just wants to get going. She also is like the judge and jury here. So she does ask the questions. She does do the research. Very rarely do you ever have to look over your shoulder and wonder if you made the right decision on a day like today. That was absolutely the decision you needed to make and to act on it immediately. So this card is more of, come on, roll up your sleeves and get to work. Just don't talk about it. Just don't meditate on it. Just don't write it in a journal. Do something. One little step. Just to say, I'm interested. It's like $100 down on the house or something. Just think of it that way, that you just have to make a small commitment within yourself, or a renewed commitment within yourself, knowing that this will be the time you find, not only seek the success, but find the success. Yes? Okay. Our third card is, oh my gosh, look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune has been popping up a lot more. This year it's been a very popular card, actually, and that doesn't surprise me because we are in an 8 energy year. So we have this giant pentacle for our wheel. And it slowly turns and it brings us through the seasons. And when this card is showing up in a rampage like it is, we know the energy is getting lighter. We know the new beginnings are coming into being. We know the seasons are changing for us. And it is time to start, I hear penning your new, so I guess writing out your new storyline of who you are and who you are becoming, what you are stepping into, and write it in the present. Do all the things that's there in that moment of success for you. Don't worry, we'll figure out the footsteps later. Dream it and dream it bigger. I picked 2 more cards because it's just that good. 4 of Pentacles. What are you holding on to? What are you not allowing to let go of for fear that that's all that will ever be good? That, oh, we've got this, and if I should just stay here where it's safe, because I don't know if I can do it. Under this energy, you can do it. Let go of those coins. Stand up, stretch, turn around, and see that path ahead of you. What's the gate? A giant pentacle, you say? Guarded by 2 angels? What lays beyond that doorway for you? What lays in wait for you? What are you essentially moving towards? Okay? And you think the wheel goes round and round, infinity, but infinity is actually the 8 turned on its side. I said 2 more, right? Oh, and the Hangman. So we have the Empress, the World card, the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 of Pentacles, and then we end up with the Hangman. Now, the Hangman, we're not struggling here. We're almost in a meditative state, and we are looking at our here and now. We are understanding what we are going through, what the situations are, what the events are, what the dramas are, what needs to be done, what needs to be accomplished, our obligations, our responsibilities, and what we want to bring into our world. We're not struggling here, and we are putting logic into, and we have the Empress leading the way. So we are the diplomat, so we can look at it under a logical spotlight, so to speak, and think about some of those situations and how we're going to maneuver them to step forward in the right direction, I guess. Okay, it's understanding what we have control of, what we don't have control of, what we want to have control of. And ask yourself why. Because the more things that you can give up control on, well, we really don't have control over anything, anyways. I mean, the other day, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. Life is so busy, right? This is how much it sticks in your head. Or I'm having a senior's moment, one of the two, whatever. A couple of days ago, we had a tornado. And they're saying, well, maybe it was two tornadoes come through our little tiny town, where usually the weather just really completely avoids us completely. But when it's raining everywhere else, we're out there with the hose, right? When everybody's mowing their lawns, we're sitting there with the snow shovels trying to dig ourselves out. So we do have freaky weather, I guess. But a tornado. And so I thought, when people, the saying, oh, it was a mile away, right? Maybe you threw a ball at a basketball at a hoop, and you missed it. You say, "Oh man, that was a mile away from the goal." Well, a mile away is kind of close, okay? I'm telling you, because it was only a mile away from my house. And I mean, it tore roofs off. There were trampolines flying in the air, and we're just not used to that kind of weather. So, it was remarkable for us to experience it. And we're safe and just fine. And I don't know where I was going with that anymore, but I felt the need to share it. The unexpected. Oh, we have no control. Here I am. I'm building a building out back. I'm building a little shed right now, and I've got my gardens in, and the lawnmower isn't put away, but I just threw a big old tub over the top of the engine, so if it rains, it won't get wet right now, and I'm thinking, I wouldn't have my property looking like that if I thought for a second a tornado. I think that's the first tornado. I've been here 60 years, and we haven't had a tornado in 60 years. So there was no reason to think of that. And so I figured I had control over a nice sunny July and August, that I wouldn't have to be putting these things away and keeping them under a safeguard. The winter, you expect kind of high winds and stuff, but so you just never have the true control you think you do in any situation. But so look at what controls you have, and do you really need those controls? Some of those you need. Okay, we do need certain controls in our life. If we're the boss, then we have control of that schedule. We're not going to assign it to the new guy we hired. Make out a schedule, put me in for whatever you think is good. No, you hold the pen. You hold the pen for a reason. You have control over where your kids go to school or where they play to a certain age. You do have control over what you eat each day, what you decide to do each day. And you say, well, Telly, I just didn't have time today. No, you chose to do certain things that did not allow for the time to do that. I had an opportunity given to me, and I hope I don't disappear on you for a little bit, but I might, because it pays tremendously well, but I have to go like 2 hours out of the way, and it's going to be 12-hour days, so I have to be completely committed for the next several weeks to this opportunity. And I had the excuse bag just like, oh my gosh, I couldn't even pick it up. I had every excuse in the world why I shouldn't do that. But it was for a bunch of money. It puts myself out there and allows me to shine and show my talents. And it took me the whole day of arguing with myself, even though I knew the right choice, the logical choice was to say yes. Why haven't you said yes already? But there was, I won't be able to be here every day. That worried me. I'm just starting to get, kind of like a rhythm going here, and things showing up on time, and I'm able to do extra, and that's going to put me behind. I've got a half built shed. I just broke 3 toes. Things like that all came into, well, you just, you'd be away from home for the whole week. Where would you stay? And would I be comfortable? And a million and one excuses. Okay. And we can be like that so easily. We can convince ourselves. So I struggle, you struggle, but at the end of the day, we all have choices to make, and we know what we're choosing. Even if it is just to sit down and watch Netflix for a couple of hours, we have chosen that path for the time being. So, in an energy like this, you really want to choose option B. Okay, we have open your heart, the 10 energy. So we're getting all this wonderful energy. This is the 1 energy, the 10 energy, and the 10 energy is none the less than our middle card, which was the 10 energy, the wheel. I know I'm jammering. I'm going to hurry up. I'm sorry. The truth of our world, nature, and the environment is love. This is eternal love that makes no demands, has no expectations, and does not place limits or conditions on us. There is an opportunity for each and every person to experience love at this deepest level if they're willing to be open. Love can and will flow into your heart, but only if you allow it. It will change your perception, nurture and hold you, and even give you the strength to endure hardship. Take a moment, open your heart, and allow love to bring you joy, serenity, renewed energy, passion, and total unrelenting happiness. So bring in that happy and unrelenting happiness. There's a beautiful goal to set. And we'll get an animal here. And we have, which I truly believe is probably the best energy to end this reading on. It is party time. The monkeys are out. It's party time. It's a time to celebrate. What does celebrating do? It raises our vibration. Our vibration. It raises our frequency. And we raise our frequency to Sirius's frequency. Oh my goodness. You know, just know it's a done deal at that point. Okay, let's go to the monkey. My goodness, of all the cards I thought they might pick, but it's so appropriate. Celebrate silliness, positivity. Celebrate what you want to see more of. Hello. Monkey wants you to know that you have been serious far too long. Get that? Serious and serious. That's pretty good. A little pun there by the monkeys. It's time to act silly and celebrate. Even if there's nothing to celebrate, create something. Put on party hats, get balloons, and simply celebrate you. If you've been taking time to have fun, maybe it is those around you who are party poopers. Look to see if your group of friends are negative factors in your life and change accordingly. Everyone deserves at least one friend that is sensible, but it's always good to have those who help keep fun in your life too. Monkey might also be telling you that you will be invited to attend a celebration, a birthday, an anniversary, a promotion, and that this day will be something positive to attend. Attend the event even if you don't feel like it. You may meet someone who could assist you in changing your life. Whether for love or for career, Monkey says, get out and network. So it's a wonderful energy that is surrounding us. Of course, this energy will always be the underlying energy until the 12th. Okay. At that point, I believe the gate would close. But we also have 2 more 888 days to look forward to. We are in an 8th month. We are in an 8th year. So plan on your prosperity, plan on growing your abundance, growing your stature, and growing your love and your health, your love, your abundance. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.